First of all, the thing that I suggest is just getting really good at knowing where you're at. Like if you're starting to feel burnt out, that's when you have to pull the reins back. You know, you've really got to self-direct and say, okay, maybe you need to just pull the reins back a little bit and just, rest. Because if you run, if you're a horse and you're running flat out all the time, eventually your respiration will collapse. It's really hard for me to intuitively and know with 26 people where they're all at.
Yeah.
And that's where it's really important for everyone, learning how to know when you should be sprinting, when you should be jogging, and when you should be resting. Because ultimately you're like, well, I'm sprinting as hard as I can because I want to be as productive as I can.
Yeah.
But if you sprint to burnout, then you become unproductive.
And you won't be productive.
No, and you're your very best when you're well exercised, well fed, well watered, well rested.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's when you are sharpest. That's
so
when you're
true.
on point. That's when you deliver the best. That's when you know what to say. But when you start, pushing yourself to the point of exhaustion, but then you just keep going, then it dulls your senses. You're not as sharp. You're not as fast. You find yourself attention getting, distracted easily. And then
That's how I felt towards the end.
Yeah, and that's where That's a symptom. That's a signal. Right, got to pull back. It's not pull back to a jog. It's okay. I need to go to the stable and rest.